Hey, what's going on, folks? Wanted to come back here again and keep on doing what I've been doing lately and go ahead and rank the OPO5 Awakening of the New Era set. This is definitely the most popular set that we've done. This is pretty much what kind of the set that everyone always thinks about when they think of One Piece. So really happy we got around to getting this looked at. So let's just go ahead and get started. I think this is a great set. I think they did a lot of really cool stuff. So go ahead and start off with the Trafalgar Law Super Rare. This card is absolutely beautiful for 31 cents. I mean, someone was willing to pay $20 for that. So I mean, come on, guys. Some of these cards, it's so obvious. I mean, 31 cents. Say I buy 100 of these, and I could see this card being $5 in the future, right? I mean, I spent $30 on cards, turning it into $500. I mean, it's kind of crazy. I think that that could easily be $5. 31 cents is insane. So got this ulti here. Um, Pretty decent artwork. I mean, I don't really need anything crazy from my super rares, so this artwork is pretty passable for 39 cents as well. I mean, that's that is a bargain for sure. Got the Naru or NL, 46 cents. Again, artwork's nothing crazy. I do think this is definitely worse than the one we just looked at. I know NL is also pretty playable. I'm gonna put him in. I mean, still for 40 cents, can't really. I mean, you can't really beat that. So, I'm gonna put him in. Man, there's always one card every time I do this. There's always one card that I just cannot find for the life of me. Here, I'm stupid. Still just gonna put that in great deal. Koala. Um, do really like the artwork. It's nice and cute, and you know, nothing super crazy. The background is just pretty boring. Do really like the artwork though. For 70 cents, I'm gonna put this in good deal. I could see this being a few dollars more. I really like Koala. I hope she has a very big part to play in the story. We obviously haven't seen too much from the Revolutionary Army, but hope she is a big player there. Got the Lucci Super. I really like this one too. They great illustration of Lucci. I love his post time skip outfit. I mean, it's so good. It's amazing. Oda did a fantastic job with that design. So for 70 cents, I think that is a great deal. Super rares in the set, super affordable. So would not want to miss out on picking those up. Got the Rebecca Super. This is a beautiful card, man. The colors. I love her dress. I love the little people too. The tontadas. Dropped like a rock too. Was $5. Pretty much halved. So for $2, I will put that in. I'll throw this in good deal. Got the Eustace Captain Kid here. Just make sure I put him in here. Okay. 275. I know kid's really playable. It's a kind of cool artwork, but nothing really too crazy's going on. So I'll put him in good deal. Next up we got. I think is that the okay. I think that might be the last super rare. So we will go ahead and move on to the alt arts. Alrighty. I believe Pika's our first one. Let me make sure. Yeah, okay. Pika alt art. Card's pretty terrible. No one really gives a fuck about Pika, so yeah, nothing really crazy. $2. I think it is, deserving of that, so I'll put that in $2 or a good deal. Got the Sabo alt art. I do really like this card. The background is super super basic, super basic, but it's Sabo. He's drawn pretty well, and for $2, I think that'd be a pretty decent pickup for you guys. So I'll throw it up there. You got the X Drake alt art. Again, pretty basic. 389. I mean, I can't really see it. I do think it is slightly overpriced still, just because this artwork is pretty lame. I do like X Drake though, but yeah, did not really do him to justice. Borsellino alt art. This is pretty cool. Yeah, I like this. I like the rocks in the background. The setting's pretty nice, and obviously drawn super beautifully. So $4, I think it's a bit of a sleeper. I don't know if people really like this art style too much, but I mean, I love it. This is obviously super super detailed. Yeah, great card. Look at the ulti. Definitely think the ulti from previous sets, you know, blows us out of the water. But it's also $4. It's a pretty cool artwork as well, and I think ulti's a bit of a sleeper character, so put her higher. Got the Law alt art. I mean, are we sleeping on this or what? $5 for this? Trafalgar Law, this art style? Man, what's going on? Done by Akira Igawa. He has done some amazing artwork. Did the Charizard EX from Paldean Fates, the Giratina Crown Zenith, Mew VMAX, Zoro from Romance Dawn, Arceus, all the freaking gold cards. I mean, this guy's lineup is crazy. Did the Mihawk, the Shanks, Dragon, the Luffy from O2, and people just aren't respecting it for some reason. So yeah, this is his cheapest card. Wow, that's pretty crazy. I think this artwork is fire. So we need to stop sleeping on that. Monshuri alt art. Do you like Monshuri? Just a cute little. I love the watercolor kind of paint colors in the background. It's a really pretty card. $21. I do actually have this card in a PSA 10, so try not to be a little biased, but I mean, I think it's pretty cool. I think it's good. For $7 or $6.50 even, I'd pick that up. Got the Kaido Secret. Pretty cool. I mean, for a secret though, it is kind of lackluster. I'm a really big Kaido fan though, but still gonna put that in slightly overpriced. I'd really only want to pay $5 for that, so yeah, we'll keep an eye on it. Looks like it's going down. Another secret. Now, on the other hand, this is probably one of the best artworks I think this is probably one of the best artworks in the TCG. I cannot believe that this artwork is only $7. This card is fantastic. What else did this guy do? No, nothing too crazy. I think this is definitely his best artwork. Wow. Sleeping on that, and like I said, I know the secrets are super easy to pull, but I mean, guys, you can't beat that. Bello Betty. I like Bello Betty. Her design is super super cool. I love her hat. That's a great hat. Fortunately, didn't really do too much. For $8, I'm gonna put her in slightly overpriced until she comes back and makes people remember her. So, Koala alt art. This art is beautiful. For $8, wow. Yeah, this art's beautiful, and like I said, huge fan of Koala, so throw that up there. Yeah. Now this is the non-signed version of this card, obviously, which is super expensive. This is just a regular one. I was surprised to see this is only $8.50. Um, I mean, it's still a card that Oda himself drew for the card or for the TCG. So yeah, $8. That's pretty crazy. I know it's not signed, but I mean, I think that's pretty cool. I think that should be a little bit more. The NL Altar. Yeah, I mean it's nothing crazy. I do really like Inaru. Sorry, NL. Um, but it is actually it is kind of cool. I'll put it in good deal. Let's throw it in there. The Gadatsu alt art. Man, nobody even remembers who this guy is, bruh. Why are we giving him a freaking alt art? I mean, I guess he's just playable, but yeah, this card is that card's not going to be worth anything. This set brought back leaders. Didn't really change too much about them, but got the Rosinante. I do like it. I don't really like the blue part of them though. But for $14, that's a pretty nice pickup. Got the Kid alt art. I really like this art. A lot of people don't really like Kid too much. I think those people are pretty stupid. I really like Kid, especially after everything he did in Wano and just saw in the anime. I think people are sleeping on him a little bit. Bella Betty Altar, or leader. Pretty much the same thing I said about the last one. I do like it. I like the colors they chose. It definitely makes the card super recognizable. But it's still Bella Betty. No one really cares about her too much. I'm gonna put her in good deal for now. I do think that is a better pickup than the alt art, just cause it's the leader. Alrighty, got the Baby Five alt art. Do kind of like Baby Five. She was pretty funny. Do like that she's holding a big freaking gun. Um, Tanking too. Was 22 down to 15. I think it is still a little bit overpriced. I think this card should probably be about $7, just because it's nothing too much is happening. It is a cool art, and I do own myself. I pulled it, so don't go thinking I bought this or anything. But yeah, still kind of cool, but definitely a little bit overpriced. Salbo alt art leader, $16. This card is phenomenal. I love this pose from Sabo. So classic. The red, and they gave him the red and black too. Yeah, that looks sick. Alright, regular Kaido alt art. I'm a pretty big fan of this. I think it could have been a little bit better, but the colors on it are fantastic. So $18, I'm picking this up. I'm picking that up. Zoro Jiro. This is in my opinion this is the best Zoro alt art. So maybe, yeah, probably best Zoro card in general. And it's less than $20, and there are Zoro cards that are 100 plus. So stop sleeping on that. That works. It's awesome. It's awesome. So I get so worked up whenever I see such a low price on such a beautiful card. Do you like the Akainu? It's fallen as well. I don't like, and again, I know it's for the game, but I don't like that they give him the blue. It just Akainu is not have blue on him, like I don't associate Akainu with blue at all. I like black, but I wish I think what probably would have been good if they swapped this color scheme with Sabo, and they gave him red and black and Sabo black and blue, but they did not. So I'm trying to get. I'll probably get this for about $15. Um, so it's dropping as well. So keep that slightly overpriced and keep an eye on it. All right, so this is this set's kind of take on SPs. I think it's super unique. I love these backgrounds are um, phenomenally done. The artworks that are as well are really really great. So $21, I see that at least being a $50 card. That card is incredible looking. Got the regular Rob Lucci alt art. I think this one is clearly worse than the last one. I don't know how it's more expensive. Um, it does look pretty good, but his face is just a little bit. It's a little bit too thin. Do like his little pigeon guy though. So, $25 was $40. Was $65. Uh, uh, Slightly overpriced. I want to get it for maybe $5, like about $18, if I can, The Rebecca alt art, I think this card is beautiful. Is dropping too. So if you like this card now, maybe keep an eye on it for a few days, but now may be the time to pick it up. Um, so I'm gonna put that in good deal, but I know it's gonna drop a little bit more. But I'd be happy paying $25 for it. The Luffy alt art leader, again, probably one of the best leaders. People were willing to pay $120 for this, and it's worth $35 now. Cars don't get to 100, 120, 117 bucks for a card that's playable. That just doesn't happen. As people want to collect it, so apparently maybe it died off in the TCG, or people stopped wanting to collect it, but a bunch of people were willing to do it, and now it's down 81%. So I mean, kind of a no-brainer again. So got the Gear 5 alt art. Again, I'm not a huge fan of just slapping the manga on back of a pretty terrible background. So very surprised this card's at $40. Card should be like $20. Uta SP, beautiful card. I had this card in Japanese and sent it in to get graded, hoping, praying for the PSA 10, but unfortunately they sent it back as a 9. So that mobbed me out a little bit, but I think I'm not even gonna crack it, even though it's basically worth like $15. I'm not even gonna crack it just because of how beautiful this artwork is, and I know that it's gonna go up in the future. Japanese waifu, even in a 9. I mean, yeah, we're keeping that. Someone was willing to pay $152 for it, so down to a third of that. We take those every day. I guess I didn't put her in here, but I'm giving her S tier, obviously. I'll put her in after I'm done with this. The Yamato, I don't think I put Yamato in either. Whoopsie. Apparently they're still gathering price data. Let's see. Oh. Really like this one. I'm pretty much a fan of all of these except one. Again, someone was willing to pay $162 for it, and it's a third of that. So put it in S tier. Just not put these two in great deal. The Inaru SP. Whoops. Also forgot to put this one in there. Whoops. Was 130. Love the purple on this card. I was gonna say I don't really like Enel on this style of card, but they kind of saved it with the purple. So 56. I'm gonna put it in good deal. I'm gonna put that in good deal for now. So I'll remember to take a picture of him next time. Got the NRO leader alt art. I like the. I'm not a super huge fan of it. Definitely chose the best color for him with yellow, so I'm not mad about that. But I know this card's playable, so I know it's gonna drop down. But I'd probably be willing to pay about $40 for it if I can. I'd still want to pick it up for pretty high. The Nami SP for $100. Guys, every Nami card is like $200. Someone's willing to pay $283 for this. I mean, yeah, great deal, obviously. I forgot to do this Kaido down here. This is the only one I'm not a huge fan of. Ironically, this is the only one that's going up. But yeah, not a huge fan of it. Yeah, it was when all these SR or super, yeah, super rares, SPs, whatever. Whenever they all started spiking up, this was the lowest one. So I'm gonna put this in slightly overpriced. I like to get it for like 30 bucks just because I really like Kaido. Alrighty, moving to the big ones. Got the Captain Kid manga rare for $767 was $885. It hasn't dropped too much. Really, only 130, and compared to these other mangas, that's not too bad. I'm gonna put this in. I'm gonna put this in great deal, and I'm gonna explain why. I know Kid just got finished in the anime, and we haven't seen him since. We haven't seen him for like a year and a half, but he's still a dope character, and I was a huge fan of him, and I think they're gonna bring him back. So I think possibly he could come back, and people would, might be doing something crazy. The Law manga. Now this one, kind of also a no-brainer. $1,000. It's Law. $865. Again, didn't really even drop that much. It's a manga. Picking that up. Got the Oda signed Monkey D. Luffy. I think it is kind of crazy how that this card is as expensive as it is. I don't know if he probably didn't like hand sign the card. I think they probably just slapped it on there. But people are paying $2,000. I know it's probably like super rare, and obviously everyone loves Oda. It's a pretty cool card too, but $1,500. I mean, I don't know. I maybe I need to learn some more stuff about the card, but I'm gonna put it in slightly overpriced. I do think all of these super rare One Piece cards, down the line are gonna be super expensive. I mean, think about like when Pokemon first came out. It was like the Holo Charizards and the Holo Blastoises and the Holos and all that stuff. Now all this stuff's coming out, and everyone's freaking out about these mangas, and then maybe they'll forget about them for a few years. But when everyone wants to come back and start collecting them again, they're gonna they're going straight for those mangas, and that's gonna shoot these prices up. And all these expensive cards that they remembered collecting, or that people collected around that time. Which leads me to the Monkey D. Luffy Gear 5 Alt Art. Easily the best card in the entirety of this TCG. Easily the most expensive card in this entire TCG. And most likely going to be the face of this TCG for its entire life. I think this is basically the base set Holo Charizard. So it's super expensive, but I mean this is the One Piece TCG. This card right here. So if you have the money, or if you want to invest something in the $3,500 range, I'd throw it on this card right here. I think this TCG is going to be something that people collect forever, and is. I mean, I'm mainly, I'll be honest, I'm mainly a Pokemon card investor, but I saw a lot of these One Piece, artworks, and I'm like, and I'm such a huge fan of the show and the manga and just everything about One Piece, and I see this and I'm like, I love it. I love it, and I know millions and millions of people also love One Piece. It's not something small. I mean, you got to think about it. Pokemon was a game before it was a trading card. and then it also got synonymously, insinuated your that trading card also became a very big face of Pokemon. Pretty almost almost honestly as big as the games. I mean, everybody knows about Pokemon cards. Everyone knows about Pokemon, and One Piece is essentially the same way. I mean, huge in Japan, probably just as big as Pokemon, maybe a little bit less, but everyone loves One Piece. So a lot of people love it in America too, and a lot of people love collecting trading cards. So those people that have the big bucks, I mean, they're gonna be buying this. So I put this in great deal. I would love to have this card one day. This is definitely my dream card. Like across anything Pokemon, anything. This is probably my dream card right here. I would freak out to have this card in a PSA 10. That would be insane. So yeah, huge fan of that. Looks like we did miss a few cards, so we will uh, we will head back and take a look at them. Borsalino Super. What a way to end it. What an engaging way to end this video. Yeah, this card's 27 cents, so I mean, with anything 27 cents, it's you're gonna make your money back on it. It's gonna go up. So yeah, it looks like the other one we missed was this Kaido. Is that a Kaido Super? Bet it was. We're just gonna look it up. What was that? Is that a Kaido? I think I need my glasses. That's obviously a Sabo. Why did I think that's a Kaido? Yeah, I think I might need to start wearing glasses. Super rare Sabo. This card kind of sucks, so 30 cents is that's fine. But yeah, don't pay any much more. All right, on to the booster box. I think out of every One Piece booster box right now, it is insane to me how cheap this booster box is. So again, you can pull a $3,500 card out of this booster box, and it's $145. And trust me, I know how hard it is to pull that Luffy, but it's still kind of insane that it's that cheap. And barely even a year ago, this card was $300. Not even a year ago, 7 months ago, this card was $300, and it's down to 144. And they did not do a reprint double the size of when it first came out. The reprint was it was not small, but I mean it wasn't like insane reprint. So we're sleeping on this. This might be one of the biggest sleeper set. I know last OPO4 I had 12 cards that were overpriced. Let's see, I have 11, so one less. So definitely a sleeper set. Let's stop sleeping, guys.